Senator McAleese, ladies and gentlemen, 5 years ago, Bloom arrived here at the Visitor Centre in Phoenix Park, a showcase for garden design and for the skill, talent and vision that we knew existed in Irish horticulture, but had yet to find a platform for its rightful expression. 5 years and 300,000 visitors later, and 150 unique and distinctive gardens that have thrilled and enthralled in equal measure, Bloom this year has come of age. Over these last 5 days, the spirit that lifted our nation in recent weeks was once again in evidence among the 90,000 visitors who have come to witness and applaud the magic and creativity of our garden designers, of our artisan food producers, our craftsmen and craftswomen, who remind us of the richness of the resource that lies within and around us. And that wealth of resource has come to life perhaps most of all in this year's show gardens that have received the accolade from the judges as among the best in the history of the event, and the number of medals testament to a show that is improving year after year. But it is not just by medals that we judge success, and nearly 300 have been awarded over the last 5 years, but in the capacity too of our gardens to be in tune with the time and to represent and speak with such eloquence as they do to life and to the issues among our community. Nowhere has this been more apparent than in this year's showcase, highlighting issues from mental health and wellness to the homelessness in Ireland. Our show gardens this year too have been enhanced by the international and exotic flavour imparted by the Irish Sioux Garden, the creation of the Suzhou Garden Bureau, a unique and rare example of classical Chinese design dating back to the Song dynasty, and complemented by a dazzling daily display of Chinese cultural activities and entertainment. It is a symbol, too, of the closeness of the relationships between our two countries, as the garden finds a permanent home in St. Anne's Park in Raheny. Bloom has been the product of the merger of two state agencies of Bord Bia and Bord Bia for the promotion of Irish food and horticulture 7 years ago. And so our decision together in Bord Bia to create a national event that brought gardening and food together seemed like an idea whose time had come. The development of the food village concept this year, in the midst of which we now meet, marks in itself a coming of age of that marriage of food and amenity horticulture. The farming and food and best in season features that are central to the food village concept have combined with and added to the authenticity that is the hallmark of the artisan food market, and further enhanced by the artistry such as Neville Maguire. Collectively, they are the perfect complement to the show gardens that are at the heart of Bloom, and the result, a national event that has resonated with the public, reconnecting the land with its people and capturing its imagination as never before. It comes, of course, too, at a time when the role of our farming and food sector in contributing to export growth and economic recovery has never been more important and never more recognised. All of this, of course, would never be possible without the generosity and support of many different organisations. First and foremost, we must thank the OPW, which has allowed us to take over the Visitors Garden Centre, complete with its impressive walled garden, which we lingered a while in present today, for a few weeks each year. Neither would it be possible without the support of all of our sponsors in what is, after all, a strictly not-for-profit event. As such, the commitment of President McAleese 5 years ago to place her trust in us and in what was an untried venture by agreeing to become our patron was a generous gesture that played no small part in propelling us towards the success that is Bloom today, 5 years on. This has, I know, been yet another busy walking weekend for the President, and following some eventful recent weeks which has lifted all of our spirits, and the overwhelming regard by the public that we have witnessed here today, and the phrase I kept hearing over and over as we milked through the crowds, "We're so proud of you." And so we are particularly. So we are delighted, President, that you have joined us here today, and I would like now to invite you to address us. Thank you.